Hey, how's it going? How's it going? This is Deonte Burden, aka Mr. Short Dollar himself. Today, I'm going to give you 5 degrees that help small business owners. Um, I'm an accountant by profession. My background from an educational standpoint is I have a bachelor's in finance from Georgia State University, and I have a master's in supply chain management from Clayton State University. So I'm one of the people who have a what we call a quantitative background where I'm pretty good with numbers and everything. But the reason why I want to have this video is to have a discussion about as far as we're dealing with small business owners. And I don't think everyone has to have, this vast, knowledge on different numbers and different things as far as figures and stuff. But I do think all small business owners need to have some kind of experience as far as knowing how to read financials, knowing how to read certain performance measures, especially performance measures that deal with that particular business. So I want to have this video in regards to 5 degrees that I know that are pretty beneficial to small business owners. Now, not all of them are actual quote unquote business degrees, but from a knowledge, processing, and operation standpoint, I think the foundation with most of these degree programs will be very beneficial to most small business owners. Okay. Again, I'm Deonte Burden, aka Mr. Short Dollar himself. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, Mr. Short Dollar, where we talk about personal finance, business, entrepreneurship, and real estate investing. Easy thing for you to do to stay updated. Hit that dollar sign in the bottom right hand corner. Been having a great month of December. We put out the video in regards to the when the stimulus check will be arriving, the second stimulus payment, and the one that's been doing pretty well is the I put up my December 2020 grant list. So if you haven't seen that, please make sure you go and find those 2 videos, especially the grant list. I have over 18 grants, over $100 million in over $500 million in funding with all the combined with all the grants. But majority of those grants do expire at the end of the year. So please take advantage of those. So just be looking for the links for those videos as well. Um, also remind you guys, make sure you hit the email list. The email list in the description section. So make sure you hit that so we can make sure we send you more and more information down the pipe in regards to that. All right, now starting the list of the 5 degrees, I think that help small businesses. The first one is accounting and finance. Like I said, I'm an accountant by profession. Um, Accounting and finance is pretty much the backbone of any business as far as we talk about record keeping, keeping everything in check, knowing what's going on. When you a business owner can feel they're doing well, they can hope they're doing well, but unless you have your books in order, you'll never know how you truly are doing. So that's why a lot of times, a lot of businesses get in a lot of peril. Because I always tell my kids, never get traffic confused with profits. Because a lot of times a company can seem busy and they got all these people running in and out of their doors, but they're not making any profits because the cost too high. They're not charging enough. And so I think giving a degree or a degree in finance and accounting is very pivotal or very important for anyone wanting to look, start in fact a small business. And it's a great foundational degree. Give a quick explanation when you start looking at accounting and finance. Accounting deal with everything from the present to the past of an organization. Finance deals with the present to the future of an organization. We talk about financial reporting and everything. So that's a quick rundown with it. To accounting, you don't necessarily have to have a vast math background to do accounting because most of it is analytical and looking because again you're dealing everything from the present to the past. Finance is a little different. You need to have be kind of strong in math to have a finance degree. So I would push for people to if they are pretty quantitative to be looking at those finance and any one of those quantitative business degrees, finance, decision science, economics. I know I'm forgetting something, but those ones that are kind of tough because they're really math based, I do push everybody to go to those because if you have those kind of degrees, you can do those and down. It's kind of hard to do the other degrees, like have an accounting degree or a business degree, and do finance and economics because you may not necessarily be as strong in math as you are with the other ones, because those, like I said, again, the other ones you can go there down. But accounting and finance is the first one. Again, we're talking about 5 degrees to help small business owners. Accounting and finance was the first one. The second one being writing English. Here's the thing about it. Uh, I think people really don't understand the the danger that can come along with not knowing how to read through certain things, be able to read, put your ideas on paper, interpret other people's ideas, um, and also not get confused when things are being explained to you. Um, Reasoning, logic, all those things are just really, it's like those a lost art. And the vast majority of this world, I probably say 80% of this world don't use any kind of logical reasoning when they're making decisions. So when we start talking about writing in English, a lot of people don't read, a lot of people don't try to get informed, and a lot of people don't want to sit and do any kind of writing or any kind of information on things out unless it's something regarding an email or social media post or something like that. So there's a probably an underserved market, underserved need, uh, underserved need of people that are wanted out there that can actually communicate and relay people's thoughts out there and everything. I Speaking from a person, I just paid some attorneys just to do some contract drafts for me and everything, because they know the proper language, the proper interpretation, and the way to relay my thoughts out on paper in regards to what I need and what I need as a business owner, what I need to be covered legally, and actually again to protect me and the people that I'm dealing with. English and writing again, those that is a very I won't say it's a skill, but it's something that a lot of people really don't take advantage of and everything. So again, you have a degree in English and writing. I think it'll be very very pivotal for any small business owner to have that skill set. Okay, the third one, I think this is huge. This is kind of spinning off English and writing is communications. Um, how many times have you actually text somebody and they respond back what or what does that mean, or they might have got angry or something like that, and they totally misinterpreted the whole text. Same thing with an email, where a lot of times people have one thing that they are saying in their email or text, but the person that's receiving it is not reading that. And I think if you have any kind of skill set when it comes to communicating, being able to relay information out, especially out to different groups and everything, when we talk about ages, demographics, and stuff like that, oh man, you're a gem. You're a gem. Communication. I mean, I can't stress you enough, especially with business. People, ideas, and thoughts and messages get lost so much, and you can be a business owner if you're not giving the right message to your uh, staff, vendors, and everything. I mean, it can be make crucial mistakes. So again, we're talking about degrees that can help small business owners. I think communication is one that, oh man, I can't push it enough. I think that even small business owners should always constantly take classes to improve on their communication skills. Within their organization, and also how they deal with people outside of their organization. Uh, the fourth one is computer engineering. Computer engineering is just kind of like we go back to that finance, decision science, and economics degrees. We're talking about straight quantitative breaking down, and even more so even with the computer engineering, we're going back to the reasoning and logic, setting up things, setting up systems and everything. A lot of businesses fail because they don't have proper systems in place. What I mean by system is as far as the actual framework or structure that the actual business is supposed to flow and operate. And a lot of times people they'll say, "Well, I'm going to do this, you're going to do that," and they're not thinking about the actual time it's going to take, the effort it's going to take, the sacrifice it's going to take, the price, cost, all this kind of stuff. They're going to come factors that come in if you're not sitting down properly building a framework together. It's just same concept if you have a house. The foundation not solid, the framework on with the wood beams and stuff not set up properly, the roof not on a good steady base, and it's not set up right. I mean, it's gonna fall apart. And computer engineering people, they actually have the knowledge to actually set frameworks up, but they actually know how to process and set those systems in the correct way for everything to flow. And that's what hurts a lot of organizations because they don't have the proper channels and systems in place. They're operating and functioning, but they don't have a proper way to bill their clients, receive payments, send out calls, receive calls, book appointments. A lot of little things that can make huge mistakes if your system isn't created. Again, we're talking about degrees that help small business on the computer engineering is that fourth one. And the fifth one, I kind of look at it as that it's a skill, and kind of like you look at what we call soft skills in regards to how people interact with other people and stuff, and that's philosophy. A lot of times people are so stuck in the way they perceive and what they look at, the way certain things operate, and they're not as open-minded enough to understand that, hey, this is the way I roll, this is the way I think, and that's just what it is, and not appreciate that another person thinks differently, and they bring a whole different thought pattern or experience level to the situation, and just say, hey, well, I'm looking at it this way, how do you feel about it? And appreciate it and use that as an asset more. That's like, nah, I don't think that's right. They're trying to change what I'm trying to do, but they just have a whole different lens, a whole different vantage point. And having a degree in philosophy, you're looking at all these different thought patterns on how things are thought of, how things are processed, how things are reasoned, and everything. And most people just don't do that. Like I said again, most people in the world today, they don't use basic logic. A lot of people make decisions and move on actions based strictly off emotions. If they're angry, they're sad, they're tired, they're mad, happy, whatever. That's it. They're not looking at, if I do this, it's going to cost this, it's going to change this, it's going to make that, in 1 month it's going to do this, 6 months it's going to do that, and everything, just off that one decision, that one thought, as opposed to I'm tired of dealing with it and just quit and let it go. Most people just don't go through those kind of process way of thinking, and you have to really be that way if you're going to be a successful business owner. You have to be able to analyze, break down different situations, and understand the ramification of every decision you make. We always talk about that cost benefit analysis. Again, this is the cost and this is the benefit. We're looking at, okay, if I do this, these are things that can happen to me, good, but there's also some things that are going to happen to me bad, and which ones weigh out the most for me to make the sacrifice or make the decision to choose this one. So again, I hope those, helped you in regard to 5 degrees that help small business owners, that being accounting and finance, writing and communication, writing in English, I'm sorry, third being communication, fourth being computer engineering, and the fifth being philosophy. Okay. Again, I'm Deonte Burden, aka Mr. Short Dollar himself. Remember, on Mr. Short Dollar, we talk about personal finance, business, entrepreneurship, and real estate investing. Make sure that you hit that dollar sign in the bottom right hand corner to subscribe to the channel and stay updated on more great information we have come down the pipe. Also, scroll down in the description section. You'll see my email list on there. I probably put a link, pin a link in the comment section in regards to the video I have for the December 2020 grant list. So stay updated, stay supportive of everything. Appreciate you guys. Take care and be on the lookout for more great videos. Talk to you soon.